Hi guys, Dorota International Nail Artist and Educator here. I'm in with Claire and we are gonna do some fiber in a bottle on those nails with some glitter encapsulation. So first of all, I need to remove the old color. And Claire have snapped one a little bit, but she made a nice job out of it. And she filed it down to protect her natural nail. So that was well done. So I'm just removing gently the old color. That was nice and pretty design. Not over the top. Obviously we'll have to shorten the nails, so also they are actually really long for a natural nails. I have just filed away the gem. Usually I clip it off with the cuticle nippers, but it was just easier to file the single one. Also, I have noticed it like in the winter months, my clients' cuticles are usually worse than in the summertime. I don't know, like, is it the weather, the leak of the sun, or really, like, yeah, I'm actually curious. Have you noticed it, guys, the same? That's usually in the winter months, the cuticles are kind of tend to look much messier. So we will have to tidy them up as well. Then the index finger. Sorry? Yeah, maybe, yes, that's true. Actually, we tend to put maybe more lotions and things like in the summertime for our body. Could it be? Okay, so I have just filed this one, then the thumb. And I'm using the Melodysusie e-file and a safety bit. I like to use the fiber gel in a bottle like for the natural nails because it is quite flexible, so it works together with the natural nails, which is definitely a better option for the clients like when they wear the natural nails. And it is a little bit stronger than the gel polish on its own. Like for some clients it wouldn't be suitable to wear just a gel polish if they kind of do quite a lot with their hands. And also I like to book my clients every, like no sooner than 4 weeks. Sometimes we push it for longer if it's needed. So I'm just pushing back the cuticles. And then using the e-file bit, we are gonna clean them from the nail plate first. So first of all, I'm doing only what I have to do it on the nail plate. So just file cuticles from the nail plate. Nice and gentle. Put my e-file into the reverse and do the other side. There is actually lots of it coming out. Okay, that's fab. Next step, I'm just gonna, so normally I wouldn't remove any cuticles before we put the product in, but this is actually quite a lot. So I'm just gonna do a first trim. So just a very gentle one, just so we can file it. And here is quite a lot as well, so I can remove a little bit more. Can't remember your cuticles being so much. You haven't been oiling this time?
No.
No.
No, I haven't, honestly.
Okay, yeah, I can tell. I can tell. Okay, blue scrap to dehydrate my nail plate. So I'm just cleaning the nail plate, and the reason for it is I don't want to bring any oils which might be on that nail plate when I start filing. Grab my file and then start shaping those nails. So I suggest we just go shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So nice and short. Or do you want extension on this one?
No, no, it's fine. It just fell off.
So I'm gently removing the remaining color and then scratching the natural nail plate. Shorten this one. Blend it with the natural nail, remove any loose places. And now, because on some of the nails I'm gonna do some glitter encapsulation, I need to remove any bulk of the product. So like each time when we shorten the nails, they become thicker at the free edge. Now I need to file that, so I'm swapping my file to 100 grit just so it's a bit faster. We could do it with the e-file, like that's how I normally do it for the like actual rebalance with the builder gel, but this is slightly different. It just doesn't have as much product in. Okay, then the next one. So shorten it decent amount. And you can see it what I'm doing actually when I'm shortening the nail, like I'm just filing, like shortening it at the angle so I get a rounded shape. Then I can just blend everything around the sides. Very carefully on that skin. And then shape the nail. This is gonna be a huge metamorphosis after we sort out our nails. Okay, and then another one. So usually the natural nail, look also the side view, the natural nail, like once it reaches a certain length, it starts to curve really strongly down. I'm always filing at that angle to also lift that nail up, like we don't want it to look growing down. So always file it from underneath as well. I know we have shortened it a lot, but it looks so much better. Sometimes shorter nails can actually look more elegant than when they are too long, like especially when it comes to the natural nails, like they've got their own rules and they just grow in their own way. So if we do try to kind of overgrow them, they will start growing like a bit misshaped. I think it's happening with your pinky as well on that hand. Yeah. My index finger does that as well, like it grows really strongly down and into one side, like. Okay, and then blend that out. Now, because we still have to do quite a lot of filing, I'm not gonna touch the cuticles anymore. I want to show you the next step. So check if there is any shine left on every single nail before you start putting the product in. So I'm just gently checking do I have to touch up anymore. I have also swapped the side of my file to 180 grit. So for a natural nail we're going 180. For a product you can go as strong even as 100 grit. Okay, the cuticle is not going to disturb me to apply the product because it's mainly at the nail fold which we need to tidy up, but I'm not going to do it too aggressively right now just because we need to do still quite a lot of filing. So we are going to do it straight after we apply the product before we put the color in. So remove the dust and then extra nail prep, just a nice thin layer which will dehydrate the nail plate again, and then universal air bond. So the universal air bond, you use it with the fiber in a bottle products and also with the builder gels as well. You can also use it with the acrylics, that's why it's called universal air bond, and it's just dry in the air. Straight away into a satin pink. I'll just move you so we're in the camera. Satin pink to build that nails, and what we want to do it is on the pinky we just going unusual application way, so nice and thin layer, then we are going nice and thin layer here as well, nice and thin layer, and same in here, nice and thin layer. I think that's a postman, that's why he's knocking. Like, I need to tell him he don't need to knock.
The candles all the way.
Yeah. I noticed it yesterday. And then we are gonna encapsulate some leaves. So I'm just gonna pick up a brush, like I've got some brush in here, and then start placing those leaves here. I want them in there, then bend the next one so it's gonna encapsulate nicer. Oh, that's so pretty. Then grab another one. I'm also checking how they're sticking out. You don't want them to stick out too much. Okay, awesome. We can give it a cook to it. Okay, and then we are also gonna add a tiny bit of the gold leaf. I really like the combination of the gold leaf, like for autumn time. This looks so pretty. Just so those leaves don't fly on their own. I mean, nothing wrong with that, but I think it's just more interesting. It's so sparkly. I wanted to do foxes. No. But Claire says no. Okay. And then I show her the sleeves and she was like, oh, that's nice. So yeah, we are doing leaves encapsulations. Not an easy task, like to encapsulate it with the like gels in the bottles, because you don't want to go for as much of the thickness like you know, like you do it with nail extensions where you're building up your apex and everything. I will show you the way to do it. Awesome. Straight away, just to save the time, I mean, obviously I will be swapping the hands, but to make this video quicker for you, I'm just putting straight away a tiny bit more in here in our apex area. Tiny bit more in there. And on the thumb. Then let's cook it. Yeah, perfect, thank you. And then we are gonna use the silk color. So the silk is like a see-through because we need to encapsulate the things. So apply it all over, like make sure you squeeze it in between those leaves, everywhere. And then build it up over it. Okay, so they are nicely encapsulated. Freeze it just in case, because it's quite a lot of product, like you don't want it to run. I take it back. This will also, like the reason why I remove it is as well, like I wanted to prevent the heat spike on my client's nails. Try to relax your hand. Thank you. No, you're not. I think you're usually quite really relaxed. So I'm just building up enough product, so quite a gentle presses, unless you got a really huge air bubble and you want to remove it, then you would press it harder. I'm checking to make sure the product covered the entire leaves and then cure it. Okay, so time to shape them now. So I'm just taking a UV cleanser to remove the inhibition layer, the sticky layer, and do the same on the other hand, because quickly I have just slapped the product on the other. Yeah, ta-da, done. Done. And then shape them. So because I took a little bit too long, you can see some of the product did run, so gently I need to remove it and blend it, everything. Like make sure you are not hurting your client. So if I hurt you, you can kick me under the table. Okay, then do the same in here. So I'm usually starting filing exactly the same, like this is my filing routine, which I like to do it. So I would file on the sides, blend everything with the natural nail, file around the cuticle area, and then smooth it out. Now we have to watch it so we don't overfile our leaves. So be nice and gentle. Especially, as I say, they are just encapsulated with a very thin layer, because we are working on the natural nails. Index finger. Again, blend everything nice. And that index finger looks so pretty now. And the thumb. Blend it. the same in here. So just the same sides. By doing those sides as well, like I can kind of indicate myself that I'm not straight, and then correct the shape. Because the sides needs to be parallel to each other, and also like filing those sides, you are removing quite a lot of bulkage. So I like the nails which side walls are straight, so they don't go bulky. If you've got this rounded shape in there, like, or if you're filing like this, you would create them look fat, like, so this is a very good slimming trick for doing the nails. Okay, file one side, other side straight, and also you can see it because I'm doing this straight line. I hope you can see it. I can see this side is like too large, so I can touch it up. But before, it would be hard for me to spot it because I didn't mark this line with the file. And there is like, you don't have to necessarily, so quite often also guys, you ask me like if I use the e-file for a shaping, like, I mean, they are natural nails, so like there is really not as much of the filing, and you can see it. There are many places where I even don't touch with the file because it's not necessarily, like if the product is intact in there, you don't have to file it. I mean, if you would even apply it like perfectly, you wouldn't have to take a file at all, only to blend the cuticle area, because that prevents the lifting. Also I don't like any product at all in there, only the top coat, so the things looks even nicer when the nails grow. Okay, remove this axis, smooth it out, pinky, a pure pinky, which started bending actually. You can see it, the white mark in there. Obviously we have removed any lifting from it. You cannot encapsulate liftings and things like that. That's just a mark on the nail because it was just far too long. So again, like if I start seeing, so normally Claire wouldn't have any issues with her nails, like they would last ages, like really ages. She could even skip an appointment, nothing would happen. But you know why they grow like so? Every natural nail up to a certain length will grow nice and straight, and then they start growing funny. And I believe your nails would twist.
They do, yeah.
Like yes, they would twist like really fast. So yeah, so you kind of want to keep on regular maintenance, but also don't want to go too long. I think this is kind of better length which suits you. Anyway, we have done the job with the filing, then the buffer, like make sure you remove sharp edges, otherwise we'll have a free red design. I would actually go with the leaves. Yes, it will go with the wheels. So to be able to paint the design later on without of the extra one, I'm just protecting my client's nail folds and filing only in the middle, okay? So I'm not touching the sides, I'm just filing in the middle, especially that this is extremely a sharp stuff. Just in the middle. So this way, like, we have smoothed it a lot. And the thumb. Okay, we can move on into the next step. So remove the dust, and then let's do the gray buffer. So now I can file around the cuticle area, still very gentle. It's the first time I have seen Claire's cuticles like to be so...
I don't know what it is. I think it's the weather.
The weather, I know, you are melting. It was terrible. Like we have been like not in our town, but like very close. You have seen what is happening in Oban, like crazy the amount of the water we get in. Yeah, but it could be because I never remember your skin being affected. So yeah, it will be the weather.
Yeah, 'cause it's just changed horrible.
Okay, then this one. Brush away. Blend everything in here. And then basically what is happening, like, because I'm using the file, quite often I would almost exfoliate the skin around on the nail folds. In some cases, I don't have to go and retouch my cuticles, like the nail folds. In this case, I will have to do much more work with it. But we are gonna do this work after all the filing is finished. Okay, perfect. This one. And also I like to touch up the shape with my buffer as well. Like it looks much nicer and neater with those gentle touches. Like same in here. Sometimes the buffer is not enough because I've got a huge jump in here, like really misshaped the nail. So then I'm just grabbing the file and correcting it. Buff it nice. Next one. Correct the shape. Quite often the clients which never had the glitter encapsulations are asking like a question, is the glitter gonna be shiny again? So when we file, things looks matte, but I actually like this leaves. Yeah, it looks nice. So I thinking because the design is so small and gentle, ideally we should do something gentle on the nails. So what would you say for some red French? What would you say for some red French manicure?
No.
No. Okay.
Solid color.
Solid color, so solid red, no problem. Red baby boomer, Olivia says.
What's that?
Ombre French.
I like that ombre. Have I had that before? In white.
You had it in white. Yes.
What about like a dark red? You know, like a winter red.
With so
Like
bright
burgundy
red
or
leaves?
something.
No.
Okay.
No, I do not agree. Okay, we are stuck now because my suggestion was French, but we got a decent no for that. So yeah, we are skipping that. We are skipping a deep burgundy color because it wouldn't go with the leaves. It's no. So we are gonna compromise and use our favorite red, which is Holy Fusion. Yeah, we are going for a Holy Fusion. I've got on my desk because I wanted to do cute fox and I wanted to use that color as well. So Holy Fusion is 174 and that's what we will be going with because I feel like it goes with our leaves.
Okay.
Yes? You agree? Yay! Okay, let's tidy up the cuticles then because there is lots of work to be done. Lots. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna trim it, let my clients have a drink, and then trim them. I actually need to drink enough as well. I'm terrible for not drinking enough.
I know.
It's bad. Okay, so I'm just doing a cuticle part too. Okay, that looks already much neater. Do the same in here. And the main reason, when we do the e-file of the nail folds, is an exfoliation of the skin, like almost microdermabrasion. I don't want my clients to be exposed to UV cleanser. I don't want my clients to be exposed to the inhibition layer. That's why I'm doing the cuticles right at the end, and I'm doing the nail folds at the end. I'm only removing always what is necessary before the product application. Can't believe you've got even your fingers peeling.
I don't know what I did.
You're nothing probably. You need a holiday.
I do.
Me too.
Yeah, you
Me
do.
too. I am desperate for holiday, like a proper sun. I don't know,
Got anything,
somewhere in Africa or wherever. Yeah, somewhere where it's really nice and sunny.
Everywhere's really expensive.
I know, it's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah, we will go somewhere hot. I don't know. Like, I will be so happy if we manage next year, maybe.
Yeah, it'll be next year for me now.
Okay, so first round of the cuticles is done. That was second round.
Yeah, I don't know what I did today.
I'm also kind of like, Olivia, you need to help me with the water, you Claire. It's when you got an energy levels going like drained.
Yeah.
We have been drinking, this is terrible. We have been on the Red Bull, guys, like for the last 3 months, non-stop. So I'm kind of trying to cut on my Red Bull. And it's terrible. Like, I think
And the coffee.
No, I need a coffee. Like, no way.
Yeah,
like,
don't do both.
we was doing like 4 coffees in the morning. So 4 coffees in the morning, and then we had like a Red Bull, and then maybe another Red Bull, and then another 2 coffees just to survive. So we knew it wasn't healthy. Patrick lost 2 stones. We knew it wasn't healthy, so now I've got a Windrift syndrome from Red Bull. And I'm so desperately need it. Yes, you do. This time of the day, I'm just like so badly needing it. Okay, so that's the cuticles round 2 done, and now we need to, gosh, I'm taking ages today with Claire. And then we are just gonna grab those balls and give them a wee bath. So like a kind of another exfoliation. Very gentle because her skin is so just a nice touch up. Very gentle bath. So I find some product which did leaked on the side. There is no way you could leave it like this. Do the same on the other hand. Or no, it's fine, I will do it after camera because I'm taking too long now. Put it into the reverse and do the other side. So just give it nice bath to it. And we've got those bead sets, guys, with the ball and all sort of different beads in there. Clean it. And I'm just gonna perfect them before applying the color on. Like red, white and black is such as colors, guys, where there is no excuses. The things have to be spot on. Claire is always laughing.
Perfectionist.
I'm terrible. But yeah, okay, I'm happy with it. So we can just clean it and start the painting. I love 174 as well, guys, because you could probably get away with the 1 coat with it. So yeah, let me just clean it, remove the dust, use the blue scrub, clean it, nice and squeaky clean, and that looks pretty. That looks very pretty. Check this one, it's okay. So the color we have choose 174 on our color chart is number 54 because we have made the new color chart and I need to show you guys. Oh, it wouldn't. No, I will do a separate video. Because I want to continue, guys, those Sunday videos for you, like when I will be showing you different things. So I want to show you my color chart. I want to show you my nail desk. I want to show you like the backgrounds which we do. I want to show you decoration videos, maybe even some traveling because we love to travel, like, and because we cannot go on holidays anywhere. We'll be doing just like on random trips and sleeping in a car and those kind of stuff. Catch the northern lights, you know, and the things. So yeah, let me know, guys, if you want to see it, those kind of things. Because we could keep it our Sundays for more kind of relaxed content, and then Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays for the education videos. So apply that color. It's so pretty color, and I love it how it goes with the leaves. Yeah, the burgundy. I'm always right. I'm always right. No, Claire didn't want the fox, and I wanted such a cute fox with the nice huge eyes. And the roses in the head, and the beautiful leaves. But it's okay, I will record some video next year. I could always... Is it blackmail? Blackmail? I could... Is it blackmail?
Persuade.
No, blackmail.
Oh, okay. How are you going to do that?
Is it persuade?
Persuade.
That's a nice way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so blackmail.
We know what you mean. We know that.
No?
No,
Okay.
you didn't mean that.
Okay. It's a new word for me, so I'm trying to be like, you know. Okay, let's do this one. So top coat, and look at this, like, wow. This is so pretty. Show to camera.
I tell everyone I'm a hand model, you know. I miss out the word hand. I'm like, oh my god.
Yes, you model. We've got the photo shoot just behind us at photography studio just behind us
I've
door.
seen that. Well done.
I know, it's
You'll be
awesome.
busy.
We are actually. He got so many bookings. Good. We need like back of money to replace all the losses we have made with the sunbeds. Cook it in. Okay, and that's our hand cook, so we can do the second layer. So what I'm doing is pushing the cuticles back in some places just to give them a nice shape, and then gonna repaint it with the red again. Cap your free edge. Very actually easy autumny set. This is the smallest pinky ever, guys. You have seen it. Like, I have never seen it in my career. Such a small pinky.
It's not going to go on now.
No, it's not gonna.
Small.
But I like it. It's cute, the tiniest pinky ever.
Did you see my daughter's hands are even smaller?
Are they? Oh wow. Okay, I'm peeling the cuticle and like the nail fold in here as well, so I can go extremely close. And then we just have to cook it and apply the top coat, and that's our set will be finished. So let's cure it. Okay, time for top coat. Claire is too fast. So I'm just applying the top coat. Guys, I've got such as bad gloves, like we ran out and I had to quickly grab some from Pan Stretcher. They are terrible. They just tear so bad, like. Claire was a little bit too fast with her red and it's a little bit undercooked. So I'm not even risking applying the top coat on the fan because if this nail isn't cooked well, the fan is probably definitely not cooked well, so change. Okay, now we have recooked the fan and then I can just apply the top coat over it. Yeah, we was just having a chat and in between we quickly finish and you can see it like it doesn't leave the color anymore. Like I think the lamp, because we were so busy talking, the lamp must have just switched off, so apply the top coat, do the final cook, and then I can show you the results of today's nails. Guys, I hope you have really enjoyed this crazy video with Claire. I wanted a Red Bull, and they don't want to give me one. I needed it. Okay, so the left hand, can I have it, Claire? Awesome, that's it, all nicely cooked, so I can just clean it, the mess from it, like making sure it's nice, do the inspection, and then if I'm not happy about something, we can just rebuff it and touch it up again. Okay, give them, but that looks so nice, and yeah, and it was so easy to do it all to me. Yeah, say it, and can I show them the second hand as well, just carefully so we don't smudge it because it's not cooked. But look even at those middle finger. So the middle finger was looking really bad and like really bad, and now it looks okay. It looks okay. It's not perfect, but it looks okay, like much better. You can hardly see this place as well. So that's what we did for you today. I have to just apply the cuticle oil and now sending you huge glittery hugs and bye for now.